So good morning, everybody, and welcome to IGTV. We've got Caitlin Kinderberg with us. And Caitlin, you're going to be talking about the death of one of these Al-Qaeda operatives over there. His name is?
Abu Yahya Al-Libi.
Okay, I don't know how you keep all these names straight, but go right ahead. And why don't you tell everybody about the significance of this guy? Why him?
Okay, so I'll get into all of that. Good morning, I'm Caitlin Kinberg, an intelligence analyst at MSA Security. Today I'd like to discuss the implications of the death of Abu Yahya Al-Libi. He's Al-Qaeda's second-in-command to Ayman al-Zawahiri. Al-Libi was targeted by a U.S. drone strike on June 4th in Mir Ali, which is located in the North Waziristan tribal area of Pakistan. Al-Libi was in a house that was struck by the drone, which reportedly killed a total of about 15 Al-Qaeda-linked individuals. Al-Libi is a Libyan citizen who studied Islamic theology in the early 1990s in Mauritania before he relocated to Afghanistan to fight alongside Osama bin Laden. He carried over his theological studies to Al-Qaeda and preached to groups of militants in videos that were released by Al-Qaeda's media arm, As-Sahab. Terror experts assess that Al-Libi took over as the deputy leader of Al-Qaeda following the death of Atiya Abdul-Rahman, who was killed by a drone strike in North Waziristan last August and was formerly the number 2 to Zawahiri. So now I'll go over a little bit more of his background so we can understand the significance of his death. So as the second-ranking leader of Al-Qaeda, Al-Libi oversaw the group's daily operations in the tribal areas of Pakistan, and he liaised with regional Al-Qaeda affiliates. He was an operational trainer who played a critical role in planning attacks against the West. Now, in 2002, Al-Libi was sentenced to a high-security U.S. prison in Bagram, Afghanistan, for his relations to the Taliban. He escaped from the prison 3 years later in July of 2005 to return to join the militants in the tribal region between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Now, this escape from a U.S. prison made him very popular and highly praised. In recent years, Al-Libi emerged as one of the most high-profile faces of Al-Qaeda. It's believed that he appeared in more than 30 training and propaganda videos since 2005, which have been especially popular with the young militant jihadists in the Arab world. In the fall of 2008, Al-Libi was featured in a video with Bryant Neal Venus, who you may remember as the American citizen that was convicted for plotting to attack New York's Penn Station. So overall, we agree with the general assessment that his death serves as yet another major blow to the Al-Qaeda organization, particularly Al-Qaeda core in Pakistan. He's now on a list of 12-plus senior militant commanders that were killed following Osama bin Laden's death last year, including Ilyas Kashmiri, who was a strategic militant leader in Pakistan, Atiya Abdul-Rahman, the former number 2 to Zawahiri, and Abu Hafs al-Shari, who was Al-Qaeda's chief of operations in Pakistan. We went over a few of these deaths in a previous IGTV segment last year. So first of all, Al-Libi's death signifies the loss of one of Al-Qaeda's most prominent, inspirational, and public figures. His videos reached and inspired young militants in the Arab world. Secondly, given Al-Libi's theological background, he was viewed as a legitimate religious scholar, which holds a lot of importance for Al-Qaeda supporters. And perhaps most importantly, with the loss of yet another second-in-command, Al-Qaeda once again has a weakened leadership. Without a strong leadership, it will be more difficult for the group to operate in a covert manner and plan future attacks. As I mentioned earlier, Al-Libi oversaw the day-to-day operations of Al-Qaeda, which is a task that allowed people like bin Laden to hide for as long as he did, and provide the opportunity for Zawahiri to protect himself as well. Some analysts say that Al-Libi may have been the last commander within the organization with this level of management ability. His death further points to the assessment that Al-Qaeda's regional affiliates pose a greater national security threat than Al-Qaeda based in Pakistan.
Okay, well that certainly points out to the fact that this guy was a very substantial player in this field, and how the U.S. government, U.S. military has really roped in quite a few people to really, I guess, pull the drawstring even tighter on Al-Qaeda, huh?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think we did a brief for you guys several months ago last year where we went over some of those prominent deaths, and they just seem to keep losing people.
Now, with this particular guy, is you know, because I constantly get confused to the different regions of the country over there. Is this Al Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, or is this Al Qaeda general?
No, he was Al Qaeda core in Pakistan.
Oh, okay. So he's in Pakistan, and from what we're reading as lay people out here, it sounds like there's, you know, Pakistan is just infiltrated with Al Qaeda people all over the place.
Well, I guess because of all the pressure that's been going on there with the drones, there's reports that people from Pakistan, militants, are starting to leave and go to other regions like North Africa or to Yemen. So they're losing some presence there, but it's still a major concern.
Yeah, it is. Caitlin, once again, very, very informative, and we certainly appreciate you coming on the program a few minutes early today. All right, be well, and we'll talk to you next month.
Okay, thanks again for having us.
No, not a problem at all. Bye now.
Bye.